Hey everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches 6. We are on to day 10, and this one is a quick one today, which I love. While I'm recording this, we have Amber joining us over on Instagram, Liz is joining us, and Sarah. So make sure you head on over and check out all of their layouts. The links will be below. Anyone else joining that I'm unaware of at the moment will also be down below for you. I wanted to do a Halloween themed something somewhere along the line for this series. Now, this is the first one I've done. I might try to sneak in one or two more. We shall see as I'm creating what ends up happening. But my favorite thing to do is document my kids' Halloween jammies. Every year I buy them something. Now, they're not always necessarily Halloween themed. For example, this was last year's. Barrett and Nora are both monsters, and it says mommy's favorite cuddle monster or something about being a cuddle monster. And Jackson's is a ninja outfit. So it's, just kind of fun stuff, maybe what they could be for Halloween. Jackson was really into ninjas last year. So it's just stuff like that, and that's what represents their pajamas. This year's probably my favorite. I can't wait to scrap that. Maybe I'll try to get that done in this series too, so you can see what their pajamas are for this year, because they're so cute. And they're all different this year. Nora and Barrett aren't the same. So that's what it's about. And what I ended up doing is I started to do it for one sketch, which was back on day 4, which is the one that had the vertical photos and that big strip in the middle. But of course, because I was trying to make them, or they're horizontal photos, and I was trying to make them vertical, I really struggled in how to make that work and gap that. So instead of doing it, I just completely switched it up with the sketch for today's sketch. And this worked really well because I can combine them together. I'll add a beautiful floral to kind of help make this Halloweenish, but not over the top, because they're not even necessarily wearing Halloween pajamas. It's just what I call their Halloween jammies. So I felt like this was a great way to use a sketch in a different way. I'm following it quite closely, but it works with my photos in a better way. So don't be afraid if a sketch is not working for you. Find something else. Don't force it if it's not working and it's not making you happy. This is my example of doing that. So here's my plan. I've got this background that's this really cool orange. I found that dotted polka dot for my banner, and this beautiful floral, which was in my stash bag, my scraps bag. And the back side of that is an orange that I used to back Nora's photo. So that is what I had. Now, I'm talking a little bit behind the video, so I apologize. But what I did was to soften up the background, I just used some white acrylic paint that I have, which is really cool because it's got a metallic finish to it, and I love the look of it. And then I used just a tiny bit of shimmers in a purpley pink color, because that's the color of my daughter's pajamas. And I used that as well, so that color is popping up, and that floral now doesn't look weird. Followed by doing that stitching that you just saw me do that has blue, pink, and teal, which matches in with the color of all of their pajamas, plus the fact that I'm trying to add just a different pop of blue in with my title, which you'll see in a moment. Now I get to do the fun part, which is the decorating. And this is why this is such a quick layout, is because once I got the base of what I wanted to do, the rest of it just flew together. I have, from the new stuff that I got over the summer, bought some new Halloween stuff. So I'm playing along with that for my embellishments. One of them was this cool word that said Spooktacular. So I was going to do Spooktacular PJs, but I felt like if I actually stretched it out and spelled the word pajamas, it would all fit underneath and look better. It's a nice grounding spot for it. As well as in a moment, you're going to see I get kind of interrupted because Barrett is handing me a train and he wants us to have a bit of fun. So I had to stop, play with him. We played choo-choo trains for a couple minutes, and then we went back and finished up the layout. So the other thing I wanted to do was, it's missing something. So I thought maybe I could add something up at the top. I'm not going to do stitching right up there, I'm not going to stitch the banner up there. So I thought maybe a word would work well. I don't like that. It makes it too separate, and there's a blank box right underneath that in the photos. Not a fan of that. So I'm going to take that away, and eventually I'll come up with a different plan. So what I decided to do is it needs something to encase this layout and make it all kind of tie together. And my plan for that is simply to go ahead and stitch along the outside of it. And that's really going to help it all come together. And don't worry, Barry just dropped a piece of silverware, nothing happened. And that's gonna work well. I'm gonna add a little tag, and that is going to wrap up this layout. So like I said, very basic, and I love the outcome, and I'm so excited to have another Halloween pajama layout scrapped. Thanks everyone so much for watching. Please make sure you head on over, check out Moira and Crystal and everyone else linked below. Here's a look at my finished layout. Bye!